You get excited for yet another free skin from Blizzard as they grace us gracefully, and then you go in and realize you have to watch 4 hours of Twitch in order to obtain it. Now, I need to say right off of the bat, please listen carefully. I am not hating on Twitch streamers at all, like at all. I'm not hating on Blizzard. I'm not even hating on free skins. There's actually no hate coming out of me whatsoever. There's zero hate. I appreciate that we've been getting free skins and Blizzard is moving in the right direction. With that being said, I would like to address and talk a little bit about Twitch drops. Hear me out here. Right here on screen, you will immediately see the D.Va Christmas skin. It is a beautiful skin, very well done. The mech is a reindeer. D.Va looks bomb. Everything is fantastic about this skin. It is a genuine legendary. It is an old skin, but that is no problem. It is a legendary. And I think with almost 100% certainty, all of you will agree that this skin is better than the Bastion skin that we got for 1 coin, which again, can't complain. It was literally 1 coin, is basically free. And that Bastion skin is then also better than the Brigida skin, which was given to us that you get by completing challenges. Now, here's my main problem is that this is becoming a habit. Like this is not a one-time thing, right? We got the Ramatra skin for free by watching Twitch. We also got the Kiriko skin by watching Twitch. And my only gripe is that I feel Blizzard is very much leaning on Twitch in order to prop up viewer numbers. And I don't know if that's for the sake of investors or some other business decision, but I don't love it because in the end, they gave the best skin multiple times to Twitch watching, right? They gave it to just sitting there, right click, mute, tab, minus, the chat is always dead. We're just watching to get the skin. And unfortunately, it is probably the most lame way to do it because a lot of players don't get the skin. You cannot tell me, you can't look me in the eyes and say a ton of console kids who, just go to school, play casually, even know that these happen. Like a lot of them don't have like the BattleNet launcher. It's not shown to them. A lot of them will never know that you can get these skins for free. And it is the most unengaging and boring way to ever obtain a reward in Overwatch. And why is this a problem? This is only a problem because Overwatch lacks a proper reward system. And I would personally prefer in its current state in which endorsing got nerfed, there's no end cards, leveling was removed, and there's no real reason to grind. In this current state of Overwatch, I would definitely much prefer if all these skins get shuffled into the game with gameplay incentive. And I'm gonna go as far, I know you guys might disagree, and that's fine. This is just an opinion piece. This is not a fact, this is not a judgment. This is an opinion piece. And I would honestly believe even the Bastion skin, that's for 1 Overwatch coin, I would have much preferred it seen shuffled into the game as part of the Christmas event. Maybe another PvE mode, maybe another different way to obtain skins that isn't only the Christmas holiday event. Maybe ways that you don't have to just play the Christmas games, maybe just side challenges. And you know what? Bastion's not even a terrible thing because you need 1 Overwatch coin, meaning if a lot of people, which I'm sure a lot of people have, got Overwatch for free during Christmas, first time playing it, they have 0 Overwatch coins, they see Bastion for just a single coin and they wonder, how can I get 1 coin? I don't want to buy it. And they're going to realize they can do some challenges and get a few coins for free and purchase it. That's not bad, right? For new players, it's not a terrible system, right? Bastion immediately would make you want to grind out at least the 30 coins in order to obtain the skin. See how that incentivizes play, which is actually fun? There's a lot of creative ways that they could have filtered these skins back into the game to create a sense of reward and gameplay for the player, because in my opinion, it is kind of mind-boggling that as a priority, what we've seen more often than not is anything free is being filtered through Twitch, which is for the sake of viewership and not the player or the gameplay. That has been extremely surprising to me. Again, especially in a game that's lacking incentive to play it itself. I feel like I need to iterate again because I was a little bit hesitant making this video because I just don't want misunderstanding. I have a ton of literally Twitch streamers as my friends. The platform is fine. Streaming is great. It's nothing to do with that, right? The fact that Blizzard can support the creators using skins is fantastic. It's just weird that it's prioritized there where it should either be equal parts in which way more skins should be obtainable through the game as incentive to play, or at least divided half-half, but it's like 80% Twitch drops for rewards and like we got graced luckily. I mean, it's the first time. What am I saying? I don't have to defend it. It's our first time we get the 1 coin Bastion and we get a reward for playing, and this only happened after a huge amount of backlash, whereas Twitch was being used right from the get-go, meaning it's part of the long-term business plan originally. I mean, it's literally right in the writing. It's obvious. And that's what I'm criticizing Blizzard's viewpoint on prioritizing the public, the media, and the viewership over the players and gameplay. That's the baseline, right? It's not about the creators, it's not about the content, it's not about like supporting. I mean, they should always support Twitch streamers. I know that Blizzard extremely loves Twitch streamers, even more than YouTubers. I know this from the back end. I know for a lot of specific reasons. They love Twitch streamers, and that's fantastic. That's actually great. As a big corporation, I hope they always have that subsidy and that little team that supports those streamers. It's nothing to do with that. It's just the basis of prioritizing the viewers over the players, right? That's the best way to put it. If you are more valuable to Blizzard right now watching the game than playing it, which doesn't make much sense. But the reason for this is they want to boast the numbers, which I assume is for investors. And I feel like I could support that argument by the fact of how they do the Overwatch League with the Overwatch coins. They seem to be boasting it pretty heavily over and over. And again, it's about you being valuable as a viewer over a player. And the reason you're valuable as a viewer is, again, pitch to investors to run the business, etc., etc. And now between the monetization of skins and still heavily focusing on viewers, things can feel dry. They can feel a little bit dicey. But truth be told, that reward system, that feedback, that one thing we need in the game is still so important. Ranked is still quite a mess, and it's the only system that you can use in order to progress while playing Overwatch. That's just a fact. It is the only thing available. We need a reward system. This is where mainly this video comes from. The fact that we desperately need a reward system, and they're willing to give away free skins, they're willing to make cosmetics for us again, and that's fantastic, but I feel the way they are deploying them is still in the best interest, again, of the viewers, of the business, instead of the players. And I think long-term, the players are the most important thing, without a doubt, right? It's kind of like a no-duh. You lose the player, they no longer care about the game, they're not going to watch it anyways. Of course, there's always something to complain about. Without a doubt, I was playing the holiday game modes, and I have bare people every single time complaining about like a May snowball challenge in order to get a free skin. And those people are party poopers. That's just a fact. Like you don't complain about getting to play the game for a reward. That's stupid. You know what I mean? However, with that being said, I just can only imagine if all the skins that we were given this holiday were prioritized back into the game. Just hear me out. You open the game. The Winter Wonderland has started. Instead of just only the old mini games I diced on Blizzard, where a new mini game or PvE event should have definitely happened. It is Overwatch 2's first Christmas, and I think they could have taken care of it a little bit better. So instead, a new PvE or minigame is included in this winter holiday event. This minigame allows players to either win or lose, and after you get 5 wins in a row or 3 wins in a row, or you win 10 games total, you get the beautiful gingerbread Bastion skin. Then you can have a trip down a nostalgia lane playing all the old May minigames in order to unlock the Brigida skin. Things feel great. The monetization is still tight, but Blizzard wants to make you forgive them with a beautiful diva skin. And instead of watching for 4 hours, instead they incentivize you just to enjoy Christmas with them. Just play Overwatch during the holidays and maybe set a different amount of challenges for different players. So if they queue into support, get 10,000 healing in a single game, or if you play damage, get 10,000 damage in a single game. Play tank, mitigate 10,000 damage in a single game, and you'll get that diva skin. But don't only lock it to one challenge, because that could be frustrating. So instead, invite people to bring on their friends, duo, trio, or just 5-stack. And if they win 3 games in a row, they all get the skin rewarded together. And it doesn't have to be that hard. Maybe I'm overdoing it, but I hope you guys get the point, because they incentivize the players and not the viewers. They incentivize people to bring on their friends. They incentivize challenges. They incentivize people to explore the game. And that is what they should be doing. That is my personal opinion, for them to prioritize the player, not the viewer.